Good morning, everyone. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Live here, not yet in the CES, and that's quite new. This morning, we're going to be here in the Nevada Innovation International Center live for about 20 minutes. It's a very, very big honor to be here because for the first time after 6 years in Vegas, we now are starting to build up close relation with extraordinary, amazing, and really friendly people from Nevada. Jeff, ladies and gentlemen, please give a very warm applause to Jeff. Now, and please, Jeff, we have the chance to meet up quite recently, but I know you are the founder of Startup Nevada. Avery will come and Don will come sooner, but can you just explain to us, to the French community, French-speaking country community, what you're doing and what's your objective here in Startup Nevada?
Great. Thank you, Mark. Not sure whether this is on or not, but my name is Jeff Sailing. I'm the founder of Startup Nevada, or StartupNV. Yeah. We are.
You have to. Okay. You have to. Okay.
There we go. Turn it on.
Technology is everywhere. But,
works better if you turn it on. And for those of you who are looking for tea, we actually have some tea bags back there now. There's some hot water down at the end. You can get some hot water, and there's some tea bags out there next to the coffee. Americans, you know, we drink coffee. So.
Well, yeah, Americans do the Lungo American coffee is great.
So. Jeff Sailing, StartupNV, we're an statewide incubator and accelerator here in Nevada. We run cohorts of companies and help them get funded. We also run our own venture fund, FundNV and AngelNV, that provides between $50,000 and $250,000 worth of capital to the companies that are accepted into our program. So it's our intent here to open this program up to the world. If any of the companies that are viewing us right now from anywhere in the world want to come and establish an operation in the US, we'd love to have them do it right here in Las Vegas, in Nevada. I've got some colleagues from the city of Las Vegas and from the governor's office, the Nevada governor's office of economic development, who will be talking about why Nevada and why Las Vegas.
That's an important point. So I suggest that before welcoming Avery and Don, because we just started to know.
We have Rich here.
Yeah, Don is there. Okay, the rest of the team is now coming. It's great. You got coffee, guys. First, I suggest that I introduce also, we will make, you know, you sure. Introduce your team, I introduce. So we have connected territory, we have here territory. I will introduce a new territory. This guy, he speaks French, he speaks Italian, he speaks German, he even speaks, how do you say, his name is, where is he? So, Sylvain, where are you? Where is Sylvain? Come along, Sylvain, we're waiting for you.
He's hiding around the
corner. He's hiding around. And also we have one from Wallonia. Stéphane, will please come join us right now? Because, no, stay with us. We're going to stay all the time. So, Stéphane, where is Sylvain?
Sylvain is still hiding.
Voilà. Okay, so guys, those are the representative. I don't know, I'm sorry for my poor English, you know, it's in between French and English. But guys, we are very, very pleased to introduce those true active members of my global village and active members of Le Village Francophone. So, Stéphane, introduce yourself. Welcome in Nevada, and if we starting to build bridge, explain what you're doing.
So I'm Stefan Ernst. I'm working for the Walloon Agency for Trade and Investment. Our target is, of course, to help our companies to export, but also to have, in fact, what we call structuring investors to come over in Wallonia with the objectives to fulfill missing links that we would have without them destroying our ecosystems, even if they're buying. And vice versa, when we go for export, is exactly the same logic. And with that dimension, we have a couple of strategies ongoing for the moment because we are innovating our strategy. One of them is to make the link not only between the companies, but also between the accelerator, the incubators, the soft landing programs. So we are able to, in fact, build up those graphs or those group clusters of companies to address, in fact, a full value chain or a segment activities. Because at the end, this is what our customers the customers of our companies are looking for is complete solutions.
Yes.
So if we are able to do it, let's do it. And in the private sectors, on Monday you are competitors, on Tuesday you are friends, and on Wednesday you win a contract together.
And by the end of the week, you drink a very good Belgian beer, and that's what we're going to do during the
It will be a pleasure to offer to all of you, by the way, the Belgian beer.
It's a Belgian beer, and let me remind you that the final is now a tradition. The final momentum of my global village and village francophone is usually on the Wallonian booth where every community is gathering, and so it's going to be in 3 days, hopefully till going well. So next stop is at 10 o'clock here in Vegas on your booth. Gary Shapiro, what will he do? The president of the CES.
Yeah, so we will come over to the to a booth to officially open and celebrate the starting of the CES and the welcoming of the Wallonian booth. But what is more important is behind that Wallonian booth, we intend to celebrate and welcome all the francophone, the village francophone, the My Global Village in the CES. So it's really important that the one that are present here, that you come over, because he has to see that this is a critical market for collaborations and build up bridges for projects.
Thank you very much. So I hope it's a start to establish between the Wallonia. Sure. Okay. Thank you very much, Stefan. Let's meet up in a while on your booth with Gary Shapiro. My seconds will be the moderator this morning of all the English pitching session.
With you.
With you, but he's a super moderator. I think I'm going to be quite retired because this guy is extraordinary. Welcome, Sylvain. Welcome. So can you introduce yourself and the dynamic of Yes, come on the microphone. Here. And introduce yourself.
The microphone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You are a very long time, about 1.5 minutes to introduce SwissTech.
Okay, SwissTech, hello everyone. My name is Sylvain, coming from a very small country in the earth of Europe called Switzerland. And Switzerland, normally we are very famous for chocolate, for mountains, and cheese, of course, and cheese, of course.
You have a robot.
and watch, exactly. But Switzerland is also SwissTech, so Swiss technology, and we are here for the first time at CES Las Vegas for showing what we have of the best of our technologies, meaning in medtech, in life sciences, in blockchain, AI, microtechnologies, protech, etc., etc. So we are very pleased this year to have My Global Village with us on our stage, on our booth for all pitch sessions.
Yeah, you invite Japanese, you invite Koreans.
We invite, yes, because for us, because we are a very small country, and with a very small domestic market, so we have to collaborate with many countries around the world, and it was very important. And thank you, Magdalene, for this great initiative with My Global Village and Village Francophone, because for us it's really a very good opportunity for being in competition. So not only with Swiss startups within Switzerland, but also with Korean, with Japanese, with US, Canadian, Belgium, France. So it will be an amazing day. Amazing week.
We hope so. And you have understood, Jeff, every done that we are waiting for Nevada innovative startups who are ready to fund them, to accelerate them, and to find end users. So we hope it's just a start. Every done, please come along right now. That's your turn to introduce, of course, City of Nevada, Governor States of Nevada. Please introduce yourself. You have understood the spirit. We are quite cool. So I don't know if
we have Rich Atkins.
Sorry. Welcome. I'm very honored to meet you guys. So, we are pitching at the startup, not only the startup, the official. So, guys, can you, in about 1 minute 30, explain the good reasons for the whole community, 35 regions, 90 countries to come? And then I will introduce Jean-Loup, and now we are about to connect 88 countries. But that's the surprise. Please introduce yourself, guys.
Bonjour, bienvenue à Las Vegas. Welcome. The city of Las Vegas, in the valley here, we have about 2.2 million people, and we have 40 million visitors a year. We were on pace to reach about 52 million a year by the year 2025, which means an extra million people coming into this valley every single week. And those people want to be entertained, they want to get about easily, they want to feel safe. And so that's our task at the City of Las Vegas, to make sure that both the citizens of Las Vegas and the visitors here have a good, safe time. In order to do that, there's a lot of logistics and infrastructure that are required. And so the City of Las Vegas, we're very fortunate in that we're only about 120 years old, unlike Paris. And most of our growth has taken place in about the last 40 years. So we have some tremendous infrastructure, lots of glass, lots of connectivity to support business, to support the growth. And we have an amazing logistics capability, because everything obviously is imported here. We are basically an island in the middle of a desert that is hundreds of miles from any other major city. So all of that, we're working towards not only ensuring that works on a day-to-day basis, that is sustainable in the future. I work in the Information Technologies Department of the City of Las Vegas. This innovation center that you're in today, that I'm the caretaker of, is in the center of an innovation district, which is basically a used sandbox for us to experiment with lots of different technologies to improve not only the life of the community, but also for the visitors that are coming here. And with that, I'll turn over to Avery from the Governor's Economic Office of Development.
Okay, thank you very much, Don. A very warm applause.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Avery Callis, and I am the International Business Development Specialist and STEP Client Manager. It's a federal grant manager for the Governor's Office of Economic Development. I work in the international division. So as a quick overview, we work on procurement for our for international businesses. We help bring them to Nevada, as I'll touch on a little bit later. So first I want to say Nevada is powering ahead as one of the fastest growing states in the nation. We are growing at a rate of 2.09% each year, starting from a population of just over 3 million people. We have ranked consistently as #1 for our private sector job growth. We are ranked #1 in Las Vegas for startup growth. We are considered the largest metro area in the nation for startup growth. We rank #2 in cultural diversity, #2 in women entrepreneurship, #2 for business policy, and we are consistently ranked #3 on a CEO's list for best states to start a business and to expand your business. We feature a very strong geographic location. We are close to the sea, so you are interconnected to international supply lines. You are within a 3-hour drive from Silicon Valley, 4-hour drive to other metro areas like Phoenix. We're close to LA, we're close to San Francisco and the Bay Area in general. Beyond that, we have the business advantage of having one of the most least burdensome tax structures in the nation. We have no corporate income tax, no personal income tax, no inventory tax, and that's just to name a few. Oh, also no franchise tax. Because of this, GoEd is here to be your first step in moving your business to the United States. So what does GoEd do? So the international division within GoEd is your first step in coming to Nevada. We offer research about different exports, what commodities we have, if that's of your interest. We do regional analysis for you. We can help set you up with site selectors, sorry. Once you are ready to move and transition to Nevada, we keep you within our office and send you to our business development team to talk about our extremely extensive business tax abatement programs and tax incentives. After you do choose Nevada, we don't just stop there. We are different than other states, and we actually keep a working relationship with you so that when your business moves to Nevada, you're entering a community that you are already involved with and can already feel comfortable joining. So we'll put you in connection with our businesses, some of our contacts. We work with local and state agencies. We can help give you government contracts. So we are an interconnected group of people who are ready to help you.
That's very good. Thank you for making it short, but I think I'm going to introduce, it's going to be a surprise. I thought that Denis Thuriot has built up terrific network of middle-sized cities. So around Vegas for the state, you also try to connect the city of Nevers. Marquio in Normandy is a huge state in France. They want to connect, so I will introduce them later on. So every last but not least, in the meantime, I will introduce some other member of the team. Now let's move up to the Principality of Monaco. Justin, how are you? Are you connected? I don't. Yes, you have to plug your camera too. Justin Ayman is from the Economic Court Chamber of Monaco. Please introduce yourself, the dynamic of your territory, and of course your wish to establish connection with general state. But I know personally the Consul of Monaco in Vegas is quite dynamic. Hello, Justin.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, definitely.
Thank you very much for this great opportunity. We are indeed delighted to participate in this opening webcast and to meet StartupNV. I am Justin Hyman, the Deputy CEO of the Monaco Economic Board. We are the entity indeed in charge of trying to promote the destination of Monaco and also attract investment here to the Principality. Monaco, as you know, is a tech country which is confirming its positioning. This is one of the major areas for Monaco, which we are focusing on, and where business creation has been steadily growing and contributing to the GDP of the economy. And we hope that it will double in the next few years. You will probably also hear of Monaco Tech, which is headed by Lionel Galfrey and created in 2017, which is our incubator accelerator for startups that has helped tremendously change the image of the Principality, initially very little perceived from this angle. And we hope that some connections can be made with the Nevada Startup Center. There's also the arrival of Frédéric Genta in 2018, our interministerial delegate in charge of digital transition, who made also giant strides in the Principality on the smart and digital subject. If I may quote him, our objective is very clear. We wish Monaco to become the Singapore of Europe. Monaco has thus modernized its image, making it more tech, more versed in innovation. It has become a pioneer actually on this subject, in particular in deploying 5G and new initiatives through the Extended Monaco program launched in 2019, such as the Monaco Cloud, the sovereign Monegasque cloud based on Amazon AWS technology, launching the security token offering platform, a blockchain fundraising system in partnership with Euronext to attract new digital companies, creating a dedicated fund, Fond Bleu, to support entrepreneurs and entities through the digital transition, and also in parallel, setting up an e-administration efficient and agile, which meets the quality requirements of the Principality. All these different initiatives are to create a pole of tech excellence, a European hub with privileged connections with the French-speaking world, hence our very strong partnership with My Global Village, whom I would like to thank again for this talk this morning, also with our neighboring countries such as Italy, because we've had very close ties dating from a very long time. But finally, I would like to underline the joy of being present at the CES 2022 for the very first time for Monaco, and even though it is only digitally, because it allows us to, as you mentioned earlier on, Marc-Lionel, to forge new links and bridges. And for example, now we have a fantastic new soft landing base, from what I hear, in Nevada with StartupNV. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, Justin. Thank you. So, Jeff, I have read down, you know that you have good connection with Monaco, right open from now on for creating corridors. Now, I have to introduce my two other speakers, and of course, you will be the last to conclude this turn. So you're going to be late for the next pitching session, but we'll be on time, and we are still waiting 2 candidates here. So hopefully we are a bit late, but it's not a problem. Let me introduce right now my president, because I have accepted quite recently to become the digital president of the commission of GPF. GPF in French is Groupement du Patronat Francophone, and it's in 88 countries in the world, because half of Africa do speak French, and there are French-speaking country, but French-speaking community. This president is incredible, it's extraordinary dynamic. He's with us today. Hello, Jean-Loup, are you connected with us?
Yes, of course, and thank you very much.
So I know that you have a meeting quite urgent, but it's a real pleasure, dear President, to have you here. So can you just describe very quickly the GPF? And today is just a start to establish connection with US thanks to Nevada, but please introduce GPF in about 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, and then you can go to your meeting, John.
Yes, thank you very much for all. And everything you have to know is that the JPF is a group of business leaders within the Francophone zone. We are in the Francophonie, it's 88 countries, as you say. It's 300 million people, we speak French, and it's about 20 million small companies. That it's very, very important to consider. And many companies are in the very different countries. It's in Africa, as you told. It's also in America and in Asia too. It's very important to consider these companies because the place of GPS is important because we have to promote the place of the small and business companies in the Francophonies. That is why it's very important to be with you, and thank you. I'm so glad to be with you today.
Thank you very much, Jean. Thank you. And I announce that she's not in Vegas right now. She's in Paris. But we have found also, she will probably work closely with you, Isabelle Caramos will start also. We are starting with Sean Willis to work on my global village Las Vegas, but you also will have a village francophone because there's lots of francophone in Vegas, you know, French, Belgium, Switzerland, and you will have permanent people here to work and to establish during the year the connection, guys. Okay, so now just before ending up with you, I would like to introduce Laurent, because Francophonie is not a totally closed space. We have regions all over the world to be hub. Maybe Sylvain could have said we are connected with Germany, with Italian. Stefan could have said, okay, we are connected with Dutch-speaking countries and German too. And Laurent is extraordinary, is an entrepreneur. He's also president of the Chamber of Commerce in Perpignan, which is the south of France, but is close to Spain border. And he has created an incredible train, the French Tech train. Hello, Laurent, how are you doing?
Hello, everybody. Thanks, Mark. I try in English, special to Denis, I see in the screen. And I'm glad to be connected with the CES today. I am Laurent Goz, like Mark, and Vice President of Perpignan Méditerranée Métropole and the President of the Chamber of the Commerce of the Pyrénées-Orientales. Perpignan has a great geostrategic implantation in the heart of the northern and the southern Europe exchange and the Golden Triangle, Barcelona, Toulouse, Montpellier. And with the agglomeration, the Chamber of Commerce, and the economic tool at the service of the region will need a lot of develop the digital and numeric area with your participation of 4 CES with you, Mark, delegation with a local startup. Obtaining the national French tech label for Perpignan was a well recognition. In particular, it's made it possible to set up the B&B operation, such as a French tech, like you speak, Mark, the French tech train between Occitanie, Barcelona, and Madrid. Perpignan and now appear to be an innovation.
And he sent them to create really corridors, and they're making business. That's amazing, really. Okay,
Mark, I invite all the participants of the CES on the French Village to come with us in the next train in the June 8th of this year. And to speak about Perpignan is now appeared to be an innovation city and an international level with logistic development and a blue tech like you speak like Monaco. Because the health crisis, we chose to stay in Perpignan and organize on Friday and CES online. However, we will be glad to welcome with you in the future and meet you in the next international event if you want. And we are here innovation territory, and we have the ambition to develop to develop all the technology of the digital, and let's stay in touch. And I send you with the help of Mark and an invitation to go to the next train to cross Occitanie, Spain, Barcelona, Madrid, and make business for all.
Okay, that's a great honor. Thank you very much, Laurent. Thank you, Agenda. Thank you for your applause, guys, because this guy will bring, if you want to extend your, I know that you're also connected with South America here in Nevada, so with Hispanic countries. We do have, of course, Spain in Europe, so you know how the connection between, of course, Nevada, French-speaking country, Spanish country can be established all along to accelerate quicker our best tech and our best startups. Okay, guys, we are close to the end, but before ending up, I would like to say hi to the Nice studio, Nice Côte d'Azur. Julien, are you with us? You have one side we will connect sooner. I would like to say hi to Denis. Denis, you will be the star tomorrow because today, you know, guys, this is a Tech for Life day. Life means for us health, food, ed tech, means sport tech. So we cover those topics today. Tomorrow, our president will be Denis, but in one sec, because we are late already. Everything is going well. Denis, are you ready for your show tomorrow? You must be sad because you learned today that you had COVID. How is the health, first of all, Denis?
Hello, everyone. I'm very disappointed not to be in Las Vegas with you, but I try to follow from France. So I'm fine, damn virus. And Nevers is a technology town. And we have created the CVIM International Summit. Innovation in Middle Town and with the Quebec. So I will talk about that tomorrow. And I say good luck to this edition.
Thank you very much. We have few time, but I say hi to Nicholas Paris in Wisconsin. He will be one of our top jury members. Wisconsin is a French CEO. You can turn off your microphone. Greg Ogorek is from Toronto. He's a crazy investor. He raised recently $200 million for its health tech. He will be one of jury and is investing in health tech right away. We have top investors. I say hi to Lacoque in Marseille, where Letty and Vincent will offer welcome pack. What we haven't said is that most of those cities are offering welcome pack. Of course, we are not in competition. You talk about Las Vegas. For instance, Las Vegas is a logical destination for water tech because you're in the desert, for tourism tech, for event tech. So let's bring our best tech. Let's export your best tech. That's the kind of example we can work on it. Okay, now we're going to move up in 5 minutes to the pitching station. You're waiting that. Say hi to Lionel Lameau. He will be one of our super jury members. We will know him later on. But as a conclusion, this is your turn. Please introduce yourself and conclude this opening webinar. Please.
Thank you. Welcome to City of Las Vegas. I'm Rich Atkins. I'm the development officer with the Economic and Urban Development Department. And I just want to say that our partnership with the state economic development department and also with Jeff at Startup Nevada, we welcome you here and we want you to have a soft landing here. We want the regional organizations to be able to have the companies that they're working with in their native countries and say, hey, go to Las Vegas. You have space there to be able to develop your business plan and do a proof of concept on your business, find your clients, our best asset really is our international airport. There's 42 million people coming in every day, every year. And so it's, it's an easy way for your clients to come to Las Vegas. Everybody wants to come to Las Vegas. It's great to show them your proof of concept as well. So welcome. And if you have any follow-up, reach out to us, reach out to Jeff, reach out to the state.
Yeah, when we came for now 6 years in Vegas, but originally your top hotel is cool to be in the top hotel. But now here we feel like home here within Nevada, within Vegas, and within home. Please, Jeff, join us as a conclusion. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so now it's time for pitching session. Something to add?
Just if all of my new friends from Europe and around the world give me any excuse to go to Europe. My daughter lives in Madrid, so any excuse to go to Europe.
You have no excuse, and if you choose the right date, if it's in June, you have a TGV, high-speed train from Madrid to see all the other country and to connect efficiently. That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome everybody.
Yes, we just know for I think it's a start. Let's have a meeting in 1 year. During this year, we connect your incubator. We will connect. Next stop is in Barcelona for a Mobile World Congress if COVID doesn't make trouble. Yeah. Then we will be in Germany for Hannover Messe. And I say hi to Kevin. He's the coordinator of the industry collaborative work group. And where is Yannick? Yannick is there. Yannick is going to be with us for the pitching station. You stay with us. Of course, he will be one of the moderators. Okay, so now it's over. Let's meet up in about 3 minutes for the pitching session. Time for us to reschedule. Bye-bye, guys. See you in a while. Bye-bye.